What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So I'm not typically one that gets into issues or beef with other YouTubers. I just don't have time for it. I really don't. But every once in a while, somebody does something so gross and so egregious that, regardless of the platform that they have, it needs to be called out. And I would think that anyone with any sense of patriotism, anyone with any sense of humanity would see what happened over the weekend, see what happened to Donald Trump. And even let's forget about Trump for just a second. A man died. Other people were injured as a result of the hateful rhetoric on the left, right? And these people who are attempting to paint Donald Trump and paint Donald Trump's supporters as being less than human. And so when someone has a platform like this guy Destiny, they have a responsibility, I would think, to either don't comment or to at least be somewhat responsible in their comments. Now, I don't know Destiny personally. I've listened to him simply because I like to listen to people with different points of view. I've watched him on Patrick Bet David's channel, and he seemed like he was at least somewhat reasonable at times, and then other times he came across as being a typical lefty. But he painted himself to be a moderate. But then when we saw what happened on the weekend with Donald Trump, he exposed himself as being a complete narcissistic, Trump-hating lunatic. And I'll leave that with you. So he starts off, he says, if we learned anything today, this is on his Twitter account, if we learned anything today, speaking of Saturday, I hope it's realizing the importance and principles I've stressed many times on my stream before. Having a firearm means absolutely nothing if you don't spend time at the range practicing with it. In other words, what? He should have had better aim? That's absolutely sick. Then you go on to the next one. I want to profusely apologize to any Trump supporters in my audience that I've misled into thinking I view them as anything beyond the unpatriotic, treacherous, anti-American scum that they are. Doing my best to rectify that ASAP. How is that helping? And how do you then try to paint Trump supporters as being unpatriotic, as being anti-American? What is American about that? Treacherous? How is that comment not treacherous in and of itself? A man had just died, simply exercising his First Amendment rights, going to a political rally, and then you celebrate it? What's really going on here? And then it gets worse. The guy goes on to the next tweet and says, if I offended anyone with my recent tweets, I'd like to make things right. DM me and I'll buy you a front row seat to the next Trump rally. In other words, he's expecting these to be ongoing circumstances and situations. Guys, this is the type of stuff that we're dealing with. This is why I tell you, speak the truth. Don't worry about people being offended. Speak the truth, because this is the type of trash that the left will celebrate. This is the type of trash that the left will allow to continue going on. My saying that I think that only Americans and only citizens should vote in an election is not racist. This type of crap right here is offensive. But they'll try to gaslight you and me into believing that we're hateful because we say only citizens should vote in elections, that we need to limit the amount of non-Americans coming into our country. That's hateful, but this is totes cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed.